So really the great thing about our system is it all starts with a great assistant here in Jane. And so what Jane does, Jane's our AI, J-A-I-N-E, is going to help us to build plans. So what Jane wants to do is she wants to search through our client's information. So what we typically like to start with is just uploading a form. So I'm going to click here to upload a 1040. Typically, I'll have those in my document tab. A PDF is best. Now I'm going to give this a name. So we want this tax plan for Tuesday, let's say. This is going to be our test client, and we can choose a filing status if we'd like. We can even choose an associated entity. Let's say it's a business, and I'm going to upload. Now what's happening is Jane is actually going to go through this file here, and she's going to check through the full 1040, all the different schedules, every little line item, all the financial data. She's actually going to run all of those bits of information against pretty much the entire federal tax code, which is kind of a big statement because that's thousands of pages, right? And as you all know, if you do whittle it down to what's truly helpful and useful for most businesses, we've identified roughly about 120 to 130 strategies that are truly kind of boots on the ground, get the work done for you. So Jane's going through and she's basically calculating every number on this form against every potential strategy. Now, this usually takes enough time for you to go fill up your cold brew or warm up your coffee, depending upon your temperature preference, about 30 seconds. And it's actually going to give us here this potential estimated savings, which is fun. Jane's already found how much we could potentially save this client. So she's a great assistant, really a great worker. Now I'm going to click Create Plan, and we're going to see what she found. Now, first things first, we want to verify the data here. Make sure we like what we see. Now we're working off of last year's numbers, right? So we've got the taxable income, the total tax, the rates, as well as the state rate. And we could choose the home state here, which has been pulled for us. But let's say the client moved in the last 6 months. We can adjust that if we want to, right? Now I can click here to view the 1040, and I want to show you guys this really quick. This is really cool. So I always like to verify. And scanning and technology has come a long way. We have incredible accuracy here, but you can always come check for yourself. So we were seeing that taxable income line on the input at the 177. We can verify that. We could see the tax amount. Now, you're also noticing that it's redacted. I did not do that. The system will auto redact these files for you. So your client's sensitive data will never make it into the cloud on the different schedules. On these forms. So I'm going to come back, and if I'm happy with what I see here, I'm going to go ahead and hit save and view my suggested strategies. Now, quick note, I could make a little projected change. Let's say this year, I think that they're on pace for closer to 200,000 in taxable income. That's easy for me to adjust. So when we're thinking tax planning, we're not just historians. We're not just looking at the past, right? We're looking and planning ahead at what hasn't even happened yet. So it's important to know that you can make adjustments there. Now, I'm basically in my plan, and honestly, I'm almost done with it. So what we see here is the AI suggested strategies. These are all of the strategies that Jane has already found, already calculated, and these are associated to this actual client, this actual return. So these aren't just suggestions, these are actual strategies that are pre-calculated.